Hello, everybody. My name is Kevin, and I'm going to play a selection of songs I've written over the years, as it turns out. First one I'm going to play is one that I wrote when I was visiting my dear friend Ben, and he's a bit of a mad scientist type, and that summer he was working on making tintypes, which is a type of old photography in which you end up with an image kind of etched in, I think, into a little sheet of tin. And I had brought a song fragment, and I was working on that, and he suggested that I add references to the process of tintype making as I finished up the song, and I did. So, here goes, called Come On Down. You won your war, you're still keeping score. Yesterday don't matter anyhow. Time will come when you can't look away. It doesn't get much better, but it might just be okay. We can walk to the end of the road. Darkness will not gather on the way. Sitting down for an old photograph, capturing the image in my mind. Destiny in a little tiny box, looking for the end of all time. Come on down, join the crowd, marching in the street below. You won your war, but you're still keeping score. Yesterday don't matter anyhow. Come on down, join our crowd, marching in the street below. You won your war, so stop keeping score. Yesterday don't matter anyhow. Trouble seems like a way to survive. It doesn't take you under, well, it might keep you alive. Blinded by the traffic that runs roughshod on our souls, while the camera moves on to another roll. Vapor seeping from the cauldron of my heart, floating in the ether unaware. But every time that I come back to the light, I'm dreaming you'll always be there. Come on down, we're the crowd, marching in the street below. We won our war, so we're all keeping score. Yesterday might matter after all. Yesterday might matter yesterday might matter after all. All right, thank you. This is a song I wrote quite a long time ago, and I was just trying to sound country, leaving out the trains and the dogs and the trucks and stuff, but country nevertheless. Call it Jenny Dale. I've been working all night, just got paid. Sometimes I feel like I'm just wasting all my days. I gotta feed the kid, gotta make the rent. Can't seem to find no other way. Got me a sister named Jenny Dale. She always was a friend of mine. But the last time I saw her, too long ago, guess I just don't have the time. But each and every Saturday the whole thing turns around. Even if it's raining, well, I don't let it get me down. 'Cause living is just living, working and some play. Maybe things are better than they were yesterday. Angel wakes up early, greets me with a smile. She was sleeping when I left her, I'll be sleeping in a while. Her day is just beginning, she's gotta rise and shine. God, if I weren't so tired, I would give her some of mine. But each and every Saturday, the whole thing turns around. Even if it's raining, well, I don't let it get me down. 'Cause living is just living, working and some play. Maybe things are better than they were yesterday. Maybe things are better than they were yesterday. I'm gonna rock it back up now with the song I wrote not too long ago when my wife and I were taking care of my elderly parents. At the same time, we were raising our teenage daughter, and we loved them all, but we were squashed from both sides. Shame in asking just where the trouble lies. Abraxas must be sleeping, careful, close, and wise. The walls we build around us, taking on the wind, calling for a struggle. We will fight for our lives. Yesterday was peaceful, from both sides. Casting off the yoke that held me down all my life. It's got to be forever, 'cause I don't wanna die. I sang to her a lullaby, dancing in the sand. I told her that tomorrow is another day. She looks up from her cradle, she offers me her hand. Abraxas must awaken to help us find the way. We talk about devices the deeper that we climb down into the womb that bore us into this life. And if by chance we hesitate for lack of enough time, Abraxas is behind us, quieting our strife. Challenges that stood before us simply melt away. The time that we have gathered is burned into our minds. Its contours guiding all our footsteps where all the demons lay. Tomorrow time is ending, squashed from both sides. Casting off the yoke that held me down all my life. It's got to be forever, 'cause I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. Thank you. I will come to you tomorrow. We can stop and have some tea. I cannot give you what you ask for, even if I face defeat. Tell me, why did you come here? Did you think that I would flee? And if you're asking for forgiveness, that must come from someone else but me. A word of caution for the seeker. You may not always find your way. And if you want to be enlightened, you must choose another day. Tell me, why did you come here? Did you think that I would flee? And if you're asking for forgiveness, that must come from someone else but me. Angels in the sky, but they never die. Fire and brimstone shadow me. Satan by my side, causing us to cry. If I only could see. If you're on a ship that's sinking, the waves are crashing on the bow. You must stand behind a bulkhead and think of what you can allow. Tell me, why did you come If I only could see, if I only could be free, if I only could see. Sometimes you gotta blow off a little steam, and that's what that last song was all about, called Someone Else But Me. Gonna finish with a song I wrote when my brother was putting my father in a nursing home toward the end of his life. I had kind of, we had passed him on to his family, and at that point, and I had been taking a workshop on Native American music under a fellow named Keith Sekola of the Anishinaabe Nation, and that influenced me to find some Lakota lyrics that I thought would help my father along in this transition. It's a spirit-releasing song that, in essence, says, "Behold, I give you a spirit that walks in the day, and spirit to take and carry my father along." It's called Broken Record. It goes like this. Like a broken record, you wear grooves into my heart. I cannot say where this will end after such a lost and lonely start. You followed the sun, but now you must take a long, hard look into the dark. The life you led will make the difference seem so clear and stark. Taking to your bed, you seek the peace that always eludes you, dreaming of a time that's past when life was but a grand illusion. Swimming in an August time, water ripping at your fingers, taking all the bets at hand, making trouble when you can, bending to no other feeling, answer to You're in a hailing. One Yankee, yo. One Yankee, yo. One Yankee, yo. Thank you.